I'm sure many of you have had instances where you just wanted to do that after you've hit a bad shot. But that wasn't me having a temper tantrum, and it wasn't because my grips were being replaced. What I was trying to illustrate there was the when and the where that you're trying to actually get rid of all the energy in your downswing. And it's a term that you've probably heard a lot, and it's a term that I've referred to a lot. We call it the release of the golf club. And it encompasses two things. These are things that I've shown you over the past few weeks in the videos where we're trying to, one, connect with the ball, and two, square the face. And it's trying to time those movements correctly to get the most power, the most energy with the least amount of effort, but also whilst keeping control of the direction. I've spoken in the past about how we want to try and retain the angle long enough to strike on the ball. I've spoken about how we focus on the toe of the club to square the face, and the blend of those two movements together give us that correct connection. But it's the release, and that illustration I just want to make it a little bit more clear when and where you want to release that energy. So by throwing the club down the fairway, what I've done is I've let go of the club at the correct point of the energy coming through the ball towards the target. If that energy is released far too early, which a lot of amateur golfers struggle with, you will never get the club to actually follow the line of the target. A lot of the time when we see the early release up here where the energy is lost, if we did the same thing and we let go of the club at the energy release, you can see how the club goes behind you. Some guys have got the ability to delay that a little bit, but we're still getting that sort of scooping action. Again, down here at the bottom, we're not hitting down on the ball, we're not swinging through to the target. Again, that release, that would just come a little bit too early as well and stick into the ground. It's the ability to get your arms and your hands to release the energy through the ball towards the target that's going to give you the chance to strike down on it properly, square the face, and get as much energy towards the target with the least amount of effort. So that kind of exercise, while it might seem a little strange and you wouldn't want to do it at the driving range where you have to go and pick up your own golf clubs while everybody's still hitting the ball, but it's something that you should try, given some space, maybe take some old clubs and just see what instinct comes naturally to you when you try and throw the club to the target. If it goes there, then you've got a good concept and a good relationship with when you release the energy in your swing. If you don't, if you have results like this where the club either goes behind you or sticks into the mud, you need to work on delaying that release a little bit more and focus on getting the head of the club to chase the ball to the target. So try that little throw drill. It might seem a little strange at first, but it will soon give you an idea of how you release the energy in your golf.